Yeah, I know. But you're on roids now. So hey, people, don't get tired. This man is on roids. I just have to expose them.
Uh, hey guys, welcome back to Below the Bicep. Here we have Mr. Ameer Singh. Ameer, how you going? Should not be big biceps.
Yeah, something. So it could be bigger, it could be smaller. But I'm chilling right now in summer in Florida, unlike you who are in Trinidad. So I'm able to go to the gym. That's my biggest flex right now for y'all.
Hey boy,
I
we
go to
stuck
the
here.
gym every yeah. Home workouts are good, but I mean when I was in quarantine and stuff, you get fed up of them. I don't know if you're
Yeah,
getting fed up of bro. I mean nothing is like chewing up some good old iron, I'll tell you that.
right
Every
now,
morning.
right now, and even exercising. But anyway, I know you started off as a skinny boy just like me. So how difficult was the process to gain that weight? Like
Okay,
coming up.
so I went from being a solid 130
Mhm.
to 160, 165. So that's a 30-pound increase right there. Right now, I'm steady. I took a slight break due to some happened in my life from working out. So I dropped down to 150. My strength is still there, but
Mhm.
right now I'm maintaining between 150 to 160. I'm trying to hop up to 170. And in all honesty, the way I gained my weight
Yeah.
was by healthy eating, not by supplements. I will
Okay.
always tell anybody if you want to gain weight properly,
Yeah.
forget about the supplements. Because for the first year, I didn't take supplements while working out. All I did was eat proper food, meal prep, track
Mhm.
your calories. That's the way to go, not supplements. Supplements are good to help boost your protein and stuff, but you should not rely on supplements to help you gain weight. You need to eat properly. I need to be able to understand that you need to increase your calories by at least 1,000 to 2,000 a day to be able to gain. And then you must eat the right things. I'm not going to tell somebody, hey, if you want to go gain weight, go eat a set of McDonald's. I mean, you can, but you're
Mhm.
not going to gain the right weight. You need to
Right.
eat high protein foods, carbohydrates. But the carbohydrates you want to do want to be wheat carbohydrates, give you energy, not white. So if you're going to eat rice, brown rice. If you're going to have wraps, whole whole grain wrap. Same thing with bread and stuff. There's with gaining weight, you can eat anything, but it's
Mhm.
about what you eat and the portion size. Portion size is more important on the amount of times a day you eat than what you actually eat, in my opinion. Right? I found smaller portions 68 times a day worked for me. Again,
Okay.
everybody is different.
Yeah.
So, and it's about the discipline as well. At times, I remember where I had to eat food and I literally had to like shove food down my mouth
Yeah. Yeah.
because like there was a point where I was like, shit, I'm really not that hungry, but I need to gain weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So why did you start this journey? Why you're was like fed up with being skinny or whatever? Like what made you just get up one morning and be like, all right, I want to get bigger?
Honestly and truly, nobody's really asked me that. I mean, it just reached a point in my life where I was just like, I've never really tried to change my weight in such a substantial way.
Mhm.
And I've always, bro, I grew up around athletes all my life. Between like majority of my friends are lacrosse players, football players, so they've always been working out. I know a bunch of coaches and stuff,
Yeah.
and I've always been underweight. Even right now, I'm considered to be underweight, even though I might look big and stuff. But I'm 6 foot. I could be maintaining between 180 to 200 easy and
Yeah.
be shredded. I'd still 180 and I look beastly. You know what I mean? Right now I'm 160. Some people say I'm too heavy. Some people say I'm too light. It all depends. Like I right now, my goal, I weighed myself today actually. I'm like 157, 158. I want to get up to 170, 175, 180.
Mm.
Probably in that 180, 185 range, cut back to 175 and just maintain there for the time period, right?
Mm.
Until I get bored of that. Because
Yeah.
I realize I get bored of being at the same weight, kind of thing. But in all honesty, what made me start this journey is like I've always been interested in lifting weights. So I took a weightlifting class my high school senior year. And
Yeah.
then because of Corona, that got cancelled. But I had friends who I used to go to the gym with, and they would train me. And bro, YouTube, everything I do, I look on YouTube for.
Mm.
And in reality, like, how do I put it? Again, weight don't matter. It's the form. Because I've had injuries in my shoulder from benching wrong, like my bicep intercept right there.
Mm.
If sometimes I could go through up 210, 215, and then be close to hitting that 225, and the next day I go bench 135 for 10 as my warm up, and I won't be able to work out for the rest of the damn day. It sucks, right? So
Yeah.
that's why I always tell people it's about form. And you never want, if you're executing a lift, always try to do it in the best form and as slow as you can, because the hypertrophy helps to build the muscle. You see,
Mhm.
when you have people who are benching like this kind of madness, no, and they're just hitting their chest, or their legs are halfway up. In reality, they're not really isolating their
Engaging,
chest,
engaging the
engaging the
muscles.
true muscles that they
Yeah.
need to engage. And you know what's crazy? Sometimes I see people who look bigger than me in the
Mm.
gym, yet they struggling to do 185 for for like I would say the max I ever did 185 for was 6,
Right.
right? And I see people who are struggling to do 185 for 2, but then they try to go hit 210. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing really and honestly? And
Yeah.
that's the thing where I think social media has up with people who are lifting and people in our generation. Everybody just wants to get big and lift heavy weight, but they don't want
Mhm.
to do the right thing. So they all see these influencers and all these different people lifting weights and different methods, but they never sit down and say, okay, maybe what he's doing is wrong, what he's doing is right. Or, I tell people every day when it comes to the gym and just in life,
Mm.
everything's about a learning
Yeah.
experience, right? Everything's about learning. And if you ain't learning something while going to the gym, then you're really not going to the gym to for the right purpose, in all honesty. That's just my personal
Mm.
opinion. And I've learned a lot in the last 2 years of lifting about nutrition, how the food break down, what goes into your body, how alcohol affects your body, how alcohol affects your. We're Trinidadians, right? Everybody loves to damn drink a rum, or they want to go or go zest or whatever.
Yeah.
In reality, alcohol shit for you, vaping shit, all of that shit is horrible. Not good for your lungs.
Mm.
Not good for your. Alcohol dehydrates your body. So if you think you,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I drink,
Yeah.
and I could feel how much alcohol puts me back the next day I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I went out with my boys Friday night, took a drink, we drank and stuff.
Mm.
Saturday, I couldn't lift. I only had to do freaking cardio because
Yeah.
I couldn't. My bones and my body was so dehydrated. So
Right.
if you really want to have a good journey in the gym, you need
Mm.
to cut out alcohol. You need to cut out sleeping bad, vaping, whatever it may be, whatever bad habits you have, even if it's just snacking, right?
Mm.
If you want to snack on something right. Don't go and eat a freaking chocolate chip cookie. Go eat oatmeal or go eat something that's going to benefit you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So I'm asking how important would you say is hitting a new weight in the gym, like going up in your bench press or whatever? Is that something important to you or not really? Or hitting a new deadlift? Is that important to you,
Okay,
or is it
so
more
I go
about
through these.
building muscle?
So I go through these fads, right? I
Mm.
go through fads as everybody would say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I care about it, sometimes I don't. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Right now I don't. Right now I've just been maintaining. And the thing is when you maintain and you master weight,
Yeah.
that's what helps you get to that new weight.
And it,
You
yeah.
see I see people, I see like so people who are a year younger than me or in
Mm.
high school and stuff, and they will go hit 135, then hop up to 185, and then they hop excuse me, they hop up to 210, but they only hit it for half rep or one rep.
Uh,
And I used to be like that. And then I realized at a period of time, when you stop caring about the weight and you care about building the muscle, the
mm.
new numbers will come eventually.
Eventually.
Again,
Yeah.
nothing comes overnight with body, like with
Yep.
lifting and stuff.
Yep.
And that's what some people think. Like right now, my max deadlift. Okay, so I haven't maxed in a very long while for anything.
Right.
And that's due to the fact I stopped gymming for a bit, but also that I don't really care, right? So right now my max bench is 220, right? I'm right there at the 225 to become a man. Become a man now. My squat, I haven't squat max in forever, but it's 265. My deadlift max is 365, right? But you see, right now, due to my shoulder problem,
Yeah.
I don't pick up a flat bench. I don't go under the flat bench anymore. I do dumbbells. So right now I can maintain 60-pound dumbbells in each hand for a good, right? So instead of doing 3 sets, I'm now doing 4 sets and 8 to 12 reps, depending on the weight. So let's say for bench, let's say tomorrow I'm gonna go do a warm-up weight for 10.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to like 55s for 4 sets of 12 or 4 sets of, sorry, 2 sets of 10, right? So that's 3 sets right there. And then I'll do 2 to 1 sets of 6 days. And I'll knock those out for as much as I can.
Right.
But can I go probably through up to 25 now? Yes, but I really don't care that much. For me, I go through fads as I say. Right now I'm in my deadlifting fad again. So every time I do legs, I sumo deadlift. Conventional. I ain't about that.
I'm now gonna ask a question, you know. I was gonna ask you a question. Between sumo and conventional, which is the better one?
I can't, you know, I can't say which one is better, which one's worse. I know usually tend to, with conventional, you tend to get some more lower back injuries.
Yeah.
The problem with sumo is nobody really takes the time to master the true form, like how the athletes and all these bodybuilders are. Because you will see people, and I personally have this problem, where they're putting the hip drive into it, but you're still pulling from your lower back. And that's my problem. And that's why all I do in the gym right now is I do squats and then I do deadlift. Well, no, this is not my whole leg day workout. So don't think I only do 2 exercises. No, but what do you call it? I do squats and then I do deadlift. I'm not passing more than 315 for deadlifts. 315 I'm doing for 3 to 5 for a good probably 4 to 6 sets, give or take. And that's because I'm focusing on my form. That's not because I'm trying to build strength. And I personally think sumo is better because I have small legs, right? I suffer from a small leg syndrome. And sumo is what really, yeah, I know. But you're on roids now. So hey, people, don't get tired. This man is on roids. I just have to expose them. Anyways, right? I find sumo, it really gives me a very good hip abductor workout and then just a quad workout. Not gonna lie. But I mean, can I pull more than 315 sumo? Yes. Am I gonna do it with proper form? Kind of. Not really. So right now I'm focusing on my form. And I go through these phases in my gym workouts and stuff where I just care about the form more than anything else. Like I would say my bench form is really good right now. And that's because I only do slow reps. And I went through a period where barbell rows, right? I would do those you remember, I would do them slowly and I would stay at a constant weight. And I don't know, for me, form is everything. If you want to lift big, your form needs to be correct.
Yeah, you can't be lifting heavy weights and, you know, in proper form, you'll back or something.
Exactly, in proper form. Yeah, but, and also too, the amount of time you work out in the gym is what matters as well. Because like, you ever heard he saying, what's he saying? Too much of something good is good for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes, but something goes along the lines like that.
Too much
right?
of something is bad. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing, right? With my workouts, I get in, I do it, I try to minimize as much phone time. That's another thing. Phone time is really bad when you're in the gym because when you're on your phone, your muscles tend to lose being warmed up and stuff. So let's say I go do 135 and I go sit down on my phone for the next 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And some people are wondering why they're struggling at 165. Well, you just killed your pump, if you know what I mean. And I mean, yeah. So what I do is hour and a half workout max, and then 10 to 15. I actually know 15 to 2. I've increased it now, 15 to 20 minutes on the bike.
Okay.
Even after legs and stuff, I've been trying to get in my cardio and stuff really good. And I found that riding has helped my legs actually.
Really?
Just riding on the bike, yeah.
Okay. I should try that.
Yeah, no. I found it's helped my calves more than anything else. And calves is something that you really can't work out.
Yeah.
Or like you work it out, but like the gains is like this big.
Yeah.
You've seen.
We have the Indian calves, the small Indian calves.
Yeah. No, the small Indian legs. Even though I could go squat like 225 for reps and thing, like my legs still small now.
Yeah.
But I would say stretching's important too. I was a man who never used to stretch. I am paying for it right now. I'm paying for it because I can't flat bench. And sometimes when I'm squatting and stuff, my legs are too tight. Now, if I'm doing legs, I roll out my legs, stretch for a good 5-10 minutes. So I'm talking about when you go in the gym, your workout needs to be an hour and a half to hour 45 minutes max. Not your time period in the gym. You must take a good 5 to 10 minutes to stretch. And I recommend doing cardio every time after you do a nice little cool down. Either whether it be the stamina. I don't like running. I hate running personally. So if I go on the treadmill, I go down the treadmill for 20 minutes and just walk in on an incline. And that's if I'm just doing cardio. But every other day, it's either the Stairmaster or the bike.
I hear the Stairmaster is real brutal.
It is. It is very brutal. Yeah. But it's also really good for you. I would say it's very brutal, but it's good for you as well. Yeah. And yeah, I would do that 15 to 20 minutes, and then call that a day, kind of thing.
Well, I mean, you know what time it is, Ameer? Time to chug some protein.
What?
That's what I'm asking about, son. Listen, I insane. And I don't know if I just want to test it. And they bring it 20 times a day, so don't give me that crap. Do it.
When? All right.